feel the sting of my venom. I'll end you, Mister.
I'm surprised you're this weak.
You can't stop me.
Help! It burns! Ah! Yawns! Ah! You're... Where'd you go? There she is.
His death should keep friends of Pericles safe.
Selam dostlar, Missing Game'e hoş geldiniz arkadaşlar. Bugün sizlerle birlikte Assassin's Creed'e kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. Arkadaşlar bir önceki bölümde sonra yaparım dediğim zehirci bölümünü ben video dışında oynadım, kaydettim. Bu videonun başında onu öldürdüğümü, kestiğimi göreceksiniz. Ondan sonra buradan devam edeceğiz. Perikles'in evine ulaş demiştik. Ben de buradan oyunu başlattım. Atlayışımızı yapalım. Bu arada önceki bölümde 15 miydik seviyemiz? Kaçtı? Şimdi 20'ye ulaştık. 20. seviyeyiz. Ben bayağı bir yan görev yaptım elimden geldiği kadar. Şuradan atlar mıyım? En iyi kaydı Shadow Player alıyor dostlar. O yüzden ne olacak? Atlayacak mı? Vay, tutunur mu diye, tutunmazsa ölürüz dedim ama tutundu. Aa, bu arada ölmüyoruz pardon. Arkadaşlar ben 20. level'a ulaştım ya. Şöyle bir şey oldu. Kabiliyetlerde bakın şu imleci görüyorsunuz. Zıplamak için A tuşuna basılı tut. Düşmek hasar vermez oldu. Yani bu alttaki görüyorsunuz 1/3'tü. Şimdi ikinci seviyeye yükseldik. Yani birinci seviyede ikinciye yükseldi kendiliğinden. Kartal görüşünü daha 4 tane bakış noktası açmamız gerekiyormuş. Bu 3. seviye yükseldi. Ben de kabiliyetlerden bu noktayı geliştirdim. İşte 3'te 3 yaptım ateş hasarını. Çünkü adamları kesmek de kolay olmuyor. Sağlığımızı 2'ye çıkarttım seviyesini. İçinden geçme olayı çok güzel arkadaşlar. Boğa hücumu. Bunları da 3'te 3 yaptım, kılıç hasarları falan. Sonra envanterden kıyafetimize böyle bir zırh giydim. Çok güzel. Hoşuma gitti bu zırh. Aslında kafamda böyle bir kask var ama göstermiyorum falan. Gizli kask şeklinde kullanıyorum. Arkadaşlar kılıcımızı 564 DPS'e kadar çıkardık. Bana oyunu vermiyor dediği mızrağı verdi. Resminin bu olduğuna bakmayın. Bu skin. Bakayım. Benimki normalde bu. Bak şu elimizde gördünüz. Bunu 10 puan kazanmıştık ya diyelim. Oradan almayı başardık. Şimdi mesela bak buradan atlayacağım. Hiç can gitmiyor arkadaşlar artık. 0 can. Hiç canımız gitmiyor. Çok hoş oldu o. Bak. Müthiş, hiç can gitmiyor abi. Daha da bayırda atla. Bu arada şimdi Perikles'in evine ulaştık. Yani eski Assassin'ler nerede?
Cassandra, it's you.
Phoebe!
You said you weren't coming back to
Phoebe,
Kefalonia,
ne ayak
so
Phoebe? Burada ne
I
iş var
decided to
ya?
leave too.
I said I wouldn't be coming back. But I don't remember saying you should leave.
Well, here I am.
Buraya nasıl geldin kardeş?
How did you even get here, Phoebe?
Well, I did make some drachmi working for Marcos.
So you paid someone to bring you to Athens?
Not exactly.
Phoebe...
I needed a drachmi for when I arrived. I couldn't use it all to leave, and I didn't want to wait any longer. So I sneaked on a ship. Don't worry, nobody saw.
I just can't believe you made it.
I don't remember much of Athens from when I was a baby. But every once in a while, something feels familiar. It's nice.
I can't believe you're here.
Me
Yani
neither.
biz sonuçta daveti kabul ettik. 3 görevini de yaptık adamın. İlk bir ana görev ama içinden 3 tane küçük görevler çıkıyor. Üçünü de yaptık. Yılancıyı da
I have
mılancıyı
to
da
make sure
kestik.
you leave all your weapons and change into these clothes.
evine davete
So you
kazandık.
somehow work here for Pericles.
No, for Aspasia.
How is it you're working for Aspasia?
Well,
Aspasia kimdi ya? Ben
I
hatırlamadım.
did get into a little bit of trouble after I got to Athens. I may have been a leader of a small group of orphans that tried to cheat Aspasia. We didn't know it was her though.
Ya sen ne çakal bir kızsın ya. Milleti mi dolandırıyordun?
No, she asked me on her own.
That was lucky.
Yani
I
Niye
don't
üstümü değişiyorum?
understand why I have to change.
It's just what you do here.
ben bu kıyafetlere, skinlere kaç kasmak için, bu skinleri giymek için, bu skinle kaç para harcadım sen biliyor musun? Kaç adam kestim? Arkadaşlar çatır çatır şey kestim. Kelle avcısı kestim. Valla paralı asker daha doğrusu.
I think I'm ready to go in.
Çatır çatır paralı asker kestim ya kendi seviyelerimizde. Kendi seviyemde olmayanlardan kaçtım. Erkeklerin 19'u kaçmak. Arkadaşlar kaçarım. Çok pis kaçarım.
I have just the outfit for you.
Tamam.
I'll
Değiştireceğiz
get
abi,
changed.
değiştirelim yani şimdi.
Promise you'll take care of my
Yobazlıkla olmaz
things.
yani, akıllı olacağız biraz.
Leave your weapons in the corner and I'll come back when you're done.
I feel uncomfortable in this.
Now you look like everyone else.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is. If you want them to take you seriously, this is the easiest way. Trust me.
Is that everything?
You're all ready to go in. Don't worry. You've done scarier things than this.
I'm struggling to think of any right now. Are you sure I can't keep just one weapon with me?
No weapons. Now hurry and go in. Oh,
Arkadaşlar
and
şunu bir
don't
şey
leave without
deneyeceğim.
saying bye.
Ben kamerayı burada kapayınca videoda da kapanıyor mu? Bu bölümü bir böyle oynayalım, merak ediyorum yani. Burada kapayınca burada da kapanıyor mu? Oy pardon dostum.
Cassandra. The mighty mercenary and traveler has finally
Çünkü
made
ben kameramı
the
görmesem kendi kameramı görüyorum
Only
yani.
slightly late too.
Kendimi görmek
Pilotos.
yerine oyunu izlemeyi
Athenians
tercih
have no
ederim.
problem letting me know when I'm not welcome. It's a relief to see your friendly face.
Don't
Aslında bunu
let
video
the
dışında
company
test edebilirdim de
tonight
etmedim. Sabah aklıma
intimidate
geldi
you.
bak.
I won't.
Pericles is no king. He needs these guests to love him so that the people love him. And they, in turn, need Pericles. You're not different from any of them.
Do you really think these people will help me?
They will if you get them to trust you. And you've wisely dressed for the occasion. Appearing trustworthy.
Mert görünmek ne ya?
Part of being trusted, after all. Now then.
Hanımcık bir kız oldu Cassandra. Oysa ki biz onda suikast düzenleyip daha mutlu oluyorduk.
But this group holds the way to the
Kollarında izler duruyor ama o kaptı çat diye elinden.
Sophocles and Euripides, for example. Two of the most celebrated playwrights today.
En meşhur olan
No one
yazarlarından
can
ikisi.
throw
Vay.
stones as far as they can. They appear to be locked in some kind of intellectual struggle, as is their way.
He's a writer of comedies, of all things. Comedies, Euripides.
I've heard
Duymuştum
this
diyelim.
voice.
Arkadaşlar
My line
bu
of
arada
work,
bu
it pays to know who the richest and
dedikleri
most
adamla
famous
hakikaten
men
böyle okkalı abiler biraz yani, Sokrates falan. Bilirsiniz zaten Assassin serisini sevenler bir Assassin her oyununda tarihten önemli bir kişiye yer verirler.
However, the fellow beside him, Protagoras, is a sophist worthy of as much praise as the great Socrates himself.
Herodot da önemli aralarında ya sonuçta.
Inviting Socrates seems like a good way to ruin everyone's night. I'm surprised they would let him in the door.
Oh, don't let Socrates get under your skin. At least he wore shoes for the occasion. And the poor thing gesticulating like an ape is Thrasymachus. If you listen closely, you'll notice he and Socrates are actually arguing the same points. But the wind from his wild gestures deafens him to critique.
That isn't at all what I mean.
Where is Pericles?
Oyun çok güzel arkadaşlar. Ben bunu bir daha oynayacağım zaten. Hiç sekmez yani.
Which reminds me, There's something I need to
Yazın,
get
yaz gelsin uykusuz sıcak gecelerde çok güzel gider bu oyun.
Vile Socrates.
Ne oluyor lan?
Always appearing where I least expect him. Warrior, protect me from his amorous
Erkekle
gaze.
kadın arası değişik bir
Oh,
şeysin sen.
Alcibiades, this is not a time for jealousy, but for love.
Tövbe tövbe ya. Tövbe tövbe.
Let's not use Alcibiades.
Aynen.
Be good and don't drink too
Cassandra,
much. So,
isterse Cassandra'ya alem yaptırabiliyoruz galiba. Çünkü seçme hakkımız var. Oğlum.
think of a party like
Cassandra kızım, çocuğum bir sakin, bir yavaş, bir kibar ol. Kollarındaki damarlara bak, benden güçlüsün. Cassandra gerçekte var ya beni komaya sokar. Aram yok. Ben gerçekten de partilerde bir aram yoktu. Ben asosyal bir adamım yani.
Not vomiting up poetry. These people are so clean.
If these guests aren't to your own unique tastes, then just focus on why you came here in the first place.
Thank you, Herodotus.
Now, if
Hadi
you'll
bakalım,
excuse
annemizle
me,
ilgili bilgi
Pericles is here
alabilecek
somewhere
miyiz?
And I need to prepare him. If he's alone, I'll tell him what your brother said.
Dur lan.
You're leaving me alone with these people?
You'll do fine without me, I promise. Just relax, talk to the others, and focus on
Annemizi
finding
bulmaya
your
odaklanalım.
brother.
Kameramızı şey yapalım. Şimdi şuradan yeniden aktif edeyim. Denemiş olalım ama yani kendimi hakikaten sağ köşede kendimi görüyor olmam. Ya bunu kamerayı bana gizle olayı olması da belki de böyle gizleniyordur. Şimdi bakacağız videoda. Evet. Ne yapacağım? Oğlum ya bu oyun niye böyle ayrı ayrı görevler veriyor yahu? Şu kıyafete bak ya. Ha bu bizim mi oldu? Bundan sonra bunu... Ha zırh 100 mü? Ha zırh 210. Ben ulan %100 de. Birinci seviye abi. Bu bizim oldu galiba. Çok enteresanmış. Okumasam mıydık ya? Hiç mi okumasaydım, gözlerim mi yanlış görüyor? Ya tövbe tövbe. Ama yağ mı bulmam lazım acaba? Yağ var mı lan buralarda? Ha konuşabiliyor muyuz önce?
A new face in Pericles' abode. Ha! That in itself is a remarkable thing. You must have seen me doing my impression of Cleon. I call it the Orange Ape. Tell me, what does it think?
Oğlum hakikaten bana şu deme lan.
Just call me it. Watch your mouth, Athenian.
It speaks, and so feisty too. Sometimes I wonder if I'm doomed to be the only young and beautiful thing here.
Perikles, demokrasiyim
So,
diyorsun, şöyle
what do
diyor,
they
bu
call
adamlara
you?
parti mi veriyorsun lan?
Cassandra.
I wouldn't peg you as a Cassandra, but never mind. I'm Aristophanes, and this man is Euripides. Oh, go on. Introduce yourself.
I'm Euripides.
For a playwright, you're not much for words.
Good men lead quiet lives, as old Euripides likes to say. Don't you, Euripides? Now, if you'll excuse us, I was
Tabii
just
yarabbim
about to
ya.
dazzle this old dog with my impression of Pericles. I call it the wooden
Tahta
ball.
pano.
The man is your host.
Under every stone hides a politician, I always say. And Pericles is no different.
Ha bak bu doğru. Bak bu mantıklı abi. Siz ne ayaksınız? Siz de konuşabiliyoruz mu? Siz de mi konuşabiliyorsunuz?
You come and talk to this infuriating
Sokrates miydi? Buna bulaşmayalım. Sokrates çok edebiyat parçalıyor ya.
First, explain to
Ya da
me
bulaşalım.
your point again. And so it isn't the rich and powerful, but the gods who are the source of justice? What? No! Have you
Sen konuşmuyorsun. Sen konuşuyor mu? Sen de konuşmuyorsun. Oğlum siz ne yapıyorsunuz lan? Siz de oğlum kimse konuşmuyor ya. Müzik yok, tıngır mıngır çalıyorsun güya.
Of course, I only use the terms war or God or civility in the context of what can be observed. So I can observe soldiers fighting, but does that bring me any closer to understanding war?
I haven't seen you around before, citizen. Perhaps you'd like to spare me conversing with this man of nonsense?
Sure, we can talk. What about?
Before Protagoras changed
Annemiz
the
için
subject,
bilgi lazım.
we
Herkesle
were
konuşacağız.
talking about the next great leader of Athens, Cleon.
Bu ne lan?
Change the subject again. I'm looking for someone. A Spartan woman.
Spartan? Hopefully she's dead in the gutters. It's better than those mongrels deserve.
I wonder if you found the woman, even if you saw her with your own eyes, would you believe her existence to be true?
La bu uçmuş oğlum. Bu ne içiyor ya?
Forget it.
If you don't want to discuss that, then what?
Why isn't Aspasia here?
Can you be certain?
Adı geçti, ben mi bir şey yapmadım
To
aslında?
observe
Allah
her
Allah.
presence is still no guarantee that she is here.
Şimdi son bölüm ne
In my
falan?
opinion,
Allah Allah.
it's just like her to cower in the shadows while we stand out here in the light.
This has been
Bunlardan bir şey çıkmayacak.
useless. Here.
Bunlardan bir şey çıkmayacak abi.
Thank you for your help, my friend.
Ulan nasıl tipler ya?
You just got here. You can't leave already.
Ayrılmayacaktım, bir şey söyler misin diye. Ya ben gideyim, görev en iyisi, bunların konuşacağı yok ya bir şey. Şurada da bir kapı var.
I suppose you've come in here to mock me for my fight with Euripides.
Yok ya, ben kimseye alay etmem. Dangala. Yok yok,
Spare
ipucu
me.
arıyor.
I'm only looking for clues to help me find a Spartan woman.
A Spartan woman in Athens. Sounds intriguing. Though, if you expect me to notice someone other than myself, you expect too much. You could talk to Euripides. He's the second most worldly man here. That pediculous Xanthodontus exophthalmic Morosov.
Tamam.
But he doesn't talk without a drink.
I have no idea what that meant.
No, you don't.
So we get him drunk and he talks. He sounds more Argive than Athenian.
Impressive foreigner. Euripides is from Argos.
Euripides'i
You need to
şey,
pick the right wine for this task. The kitchen should have what you need. Let me know when Euripides is done.
I'll get the wine.
hadi parti canlandırma vakti geldi diye.
Now, if you want some friendly advice, Aristophanes cannot stand sweet wine. I've seen what it can do to him. Absolutely, horrifyingly delightful.
It wouldn't be a party without someone losing their stomach. I'll let you know if your plan worked.
Save for that arrogant playwright. I don't see many distinguished guests in here. Can I help you with something?
Hangisi lan
I'm here
şekerlenmiş?
for your sweet wine.
Yes, take it. But get out of my kitchen. I'm very busy, you know.
Aldık mı?
It's come back for more. Care to see my impression of Protagoras? I call it the flapping bladder.
I'm sure she wouldn't.
When I need to relax, I start a fight. For you, though.
Quickly, bring him some wine so that he might say something clever.
After my argument with Sophocles, I think I'd rather keep my head clear.
You and Aristophanes could both use a drink. Let's play a game.
A competition?
Ah, wonderful idea. Euripidis seems quiet, but he never turns down a challenge.
Well, if you brought us some wine, I wouldn't be opposed to showing this young one how we Argives drink.
İç iç.
Let's conjure Dionysos, shall we?
This is pure swill.
Amateur. In my day, this would be considered nectar of the gods.
Heh.
Another round!
Ready for more?
Abi ben buradan
Yeah, I can hardly stomach this
şunu bir
big
kapayım.
space.
I could outdrink both of you.
Bu
with
adamları
one hand.
kullanmak istiyorum çünkü.
Let's have some more.
You ready for another?
Artık cevaplarlar diye düşünüyorum.
This wine is terrible.
You, I like you. Who brought you here?
Hadi konuşma
I
vakti.
brought myself. I'm on the trail of a woman who fled Sparta a long time ago.
Fled? Why?
She lost 2 children. She had no choice.
She fled to heal a broken heart. Euripidis, write her into a play.
I've heard Spartan mothers go to a sanctuary in Argolis to beg Asclepios for his divine pity. I should know, it's my home.
After what she went through, I'm not sure she'd trust priests.
Then she sought my friend, Hippocrates. He's a physician, best of the best. He still keeps his office in Argos. If she
Abi çok
went
önemli
for help,
insanlardan
there's
bahsediyorlar ya.
No doubt he'd have given it.
I love getting drunk and singing. Come back if you want to sing with me.
I'll think about it. Hippocrates in Argos. Here I come.
Tamam ama buna da bir gidelim. Görev sonuçta bunlar. Ha tamam, bu arada açayım. Alt F6'ymış. Yani bu şekilde kapatıp açıyor. İnşallah beni... Ya abi ben kendimi görmeden nasıl yapacağım onu? Tövbe tövbe.
Someone's being hurt. Open this door or I'll kick it in!
Don't mind her. She likes to watch. Look at you. Such authority. Such aggression. I can see why Pericles has taken such an interest in you. Did you come to join us?
Yok yok.
Sounded like someone was in
Şimdi
pain.
kanal manal kapanır. Ne olur ne olmaz. Sıkıntı çıkar.
Distinguish between sounds of pleasure and pain. Had I known you were going to knock, I
Tövbe
would have
yarabbim.
left my door
Pislik ya.
wide open for you.
Tövbe tövbe ya. Açardın o kesin yani de.
I only came to this symposium to find someone.
Acaba partisine katılsak bize bahseder
Each
miydi?
other then, doesn't it? You fetch us a bit of oil, I help you find who you're looking for. Maybe they're in here.
She's not in there.
I think I'll check all the same.
After your display earlier, it's probably safer I get the oil.
Obedient, too. I knew I liked you. Don't take too long. If you don't get the oil soon, all our fun will end.
Ha buradan aldık, tamam. Adama yağ götürüyoruz, kaydırsın, tövbe tövbe. Tövbe yarabbi yarası ya. Çarpılacağız, yemin ediyorum çarpılacağız ya.
Just can't stay away, can you? Did you bring the oil?
I come bearing gifts.
We're saved! Today, these women grieved for their sons, and these men worked the wall. But tonight, we forget all of that. Let's have some fun! What do you say? Care to join us?
Yok yok. Yok yok, kalp çıktı mı? Hayır abi. Buraya bilgi almaya geldim ben.
It's time for you to help me, Ali. I'm looking for someone.
All business right until the end. I like that.
Focus.
Gerçi oyunun kötü bir şey
I'm
göstereceğini
looking for a woman
zannetmiyordum
who fled
ama
Sparta a long, long time ago.
belli olmaz yani şimdi göstereceği yani.
No one flees Sparta, but let's
Hayırlısı
pretend she
bakalım.
did. If she were stupid, she'd be dead. If she were smart, she'd do what Aspasia did. She'd earn her independence. The smartest and most resourceful women I've ever met have been in Corinthia.
Theodera. I've heard they play some sort of role in Corinth, but I assumed it was the same as any other city.
Oh, no. These women are unlike any other you'll meet. A force, and the only ones there with any smarts. Ali!
Hangi konuda her türlü kurnazlığı bilirler?
Ooh, the celebration continues. When you reach Corinth, find Anfusa. No one goes in or out of the city without her knowing. Until we meet again, warrior.
Anthusha in Corinth. It's not much, but it's a start.
Bir de şey var canım. Avukat var. Oo, EXP verdi. Yarıladık yolu. Şimdi başka görev var mıydı burada? Allah Allah. Nasıl yani?
How's Euripides? Drunk, I hope.
How do you know Pericles?
I believe you mean to ask me, how does Pericles know you? I am the greatest dramatist in the land, mentor to Euripides, lover of Asclepios, father of theater.
I'm sure it's a real honor to have you hiding in his kitchen. You're awfully worked up over Euripides. You sure you're just friends?
I'm never just anything, foreigner. Though I confess, Euripides and I hold a bond deeper than brotherhood. Why he slams it with a banal young plaything, Aristophanes, I will never know.
You can stop hiding in here. Euripides won't notice you coming out. He won't notice anything.
Hiding? Heed this. War has come to Athens. First they take our homes, then they take our heads. I intend to be found with my dignity intact. Or what's left of it anyway. If you see Pericles, tell him I said thank you for another colorful evening.
Değişik bir adamsın. Çok değişik bir adamsın. Başka bir bilgi çıkacak mı?
I think we agreed our use of that knowledge couldn't be more different.
You remember. Perhaps our conversation.
Arkadaşlar 30 dakika olmuş ve hala sohbet muhabbet ediyoruz. Daha adam kesemedik o. Bu bölüm sohbet muhabbet bölümü olacak.
You have been arguing a single point all night and no one has a black eye? You have my attention.
We're discussing the nature of rules. We're better to do so than here. I'll ask you the same question I asked Thrasymachos. would you agree that the act of ruling is an art?
It is an art, as all worthy undertakings are. That is not up for argument.
Yet, medicine is for the betterment of the patient and not the physician.
Kimin değil. Vay.
Improves the building, not the builder.
Ustayı değil. Ustayı da geliştirir
Is the
ama.
art of ruling
Usta da yaptıkça tecrübe edinir.
of the ruled rather than the ruler?
Don't be absurd.
Hakikaten edebiyat parçalarına kafa açıyorsun ama. Hükümdar adi değil
Enough
lan.
the world to know that there are no just rulers. Even Pericles is self-serving.
Is a Spartan general who brings order to his troops, thereby saving his own life, self-serving? I'm not sure that's the case.
Ruling a city and fighting in battle are different things.
By practicing the art of war, doesn't the general guarantee some of his troops a ferry ride to Hades, when a swift retreat would save all their lives?
I've already had conversations like this with you,
Bize
Socrates.
bilgi vermeyecek, konuyu
I'm not in the
uzatmayalım.
mood to spend the rest of my night standing here.
I'd never ask you to do such a thing. You said plenty, and I feel I know you even better now.
Go while you still can. Perhaps you've loosened his ears to my point. Aspasia.
Aspasia.
I couldn't help but notice your talent for debate. Well done.
Bir fotoğraf alalım.
Socrates is an interesting character.
Ah, Phoebe. Pericles has retired to the balcony already, has he? His ability to sneak off and sulk is second to none.
I can go get him, and Cassandra can help. Everyone listens when she talks.
That'll be fine. Run along. Cassandra will be right behind you. Now, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aspasia. I had to go to great lengths to cover up your work in Megaris.
I did
Ne
what I
gerekiyorsa onu
had
yaptım
to,
lan.
and I'd do it again. I make no apologies.
We do what we must to survive, and there's no shame in that. It's how you got here, how I got here. The clothes, they fit you well, I trust.
I'd be more comfortable in these clothes if I had a blade in my hand.
Asılsınız
Never
oğlum
really
sonuçta.
get used to them. It seems we have the attention of the entire room without a single eye being fixed on us. If you'd like to talk, do it now, and do it discreetly.
I've been searching for a woman named Myrrine, my mother. I think she may be in danger, and my search brought me here.
What clues do you have to her whereabouts?
A physician named Hippocrates may have seen her in Argos.
He's a good man. If you find a woman named Agathi there, do let her know Aspasia sends her regards. What else?
Alcibiades gave me the name of a woman in Corinth.
I'm sure he did. My dear friend, Anthusa, is the only one I know who's enjoyed a life in Corinth through legitimate means. Mostly legitimate, anyway.
That's all I have.
There is another option. In a former life, when I needed something done or someone found, I contacted a friend. An admiral of a sort.
What's his name?
Her name is Xenia.
Kadının adı.
When we last spoke, she was in chaos. A word of caution. When you go to her, be on your guard. Sea life makes a monster out of most people.
Tamam.
Thank you.
Tehlikeli bir kadın. Perikles, ben geliyorum. Haydi bakalım.
Cassandra!
I didn't send for you. No matter how you've dressed for my party, Phoebe shouldn't have let you in.
Aspasia told me to come find you.
Öyle.
She wants you to come down to the party.
She says I don't interact with our guests enough. But these parties aren't for me. Technically, you're a guest. If you join Herodotus and me, that should be enough for her, don't you think?
You really don't want to go downstairs, do you?
When your days are spent speaking in front of crowds, you begin to crave these moments of silence.
O da haklı yani.
Silent as I let it be, at least.
I don't understand why you had Anaxagoras ostracized. Socrates said he was your friend.
I won't risk the lives of those close to me if there's something I can do about it.
So you did this to protect him?
Anaxagoras understood my fears. 10 years may be a long time, but at least he'll be safe.
Phidias was awaiting trial, but you had me get him out of Athens.
Evet.
I figured you, of all people, would want to follow the law.
Phidias is a very dear friend. I didn't want to risk him being found guilty. And of course, there were other threats.
Doğru, doğru.
I know he's delusional, but one day when you have a friend you'd do anything for, you'll understand.
Your life is in danger.
Yes, Herodotus was saying. This cult doesn't worry me. I have my life threatened by far worse people every day. My true concern is Athens. I fear for her future.
Spartans outside the walls.
Doğru, lider kendi
people
içinden
crammed
silemez abi.
inside.
Memleketi için.
I don't envy you.
Even so, there isn't another city I'd rather live in.
I can't say I know how that feels.
When you find your place, you'll know it.
Aspasia sent me to see what's taking you so long.
Tell Aspasia I'll be right there. I suppose this is where our conversation ends. Thank you again for helping me. I hope my guests are able to help you in your search.
Time will tell.
Tamam ama çok uzadı ya abi. Ya Aspasia güzel hatunmuş. Bu karısı o Aspasia. Herhalde yani. Oy oy. Şölenden ayrılıp Perikles. Ya bir daha bir konuşmayı deneyin, bir şey söyleyecek mi?
I'll help you however I can during your travels.
Bir şey demeyeceğim mi? Bakacaksın mı öyle? Boş boş bakacaksın. Tamam hadi bak.
You look tired.
Evet.
Only of
Gerçekten
conversation.
40 dakika oldu.
think that's the
40
most
dakikadır
popular ever done.
partide sohbet
See,
muhabbet
You
abi.
didn't need the weapon after all. Are you leaving?
Yani 40 dakika ya. Gitmeye hazırım.
I've had enough Athenian hospitality to last me a lifetime.
You get used to it. It's nice. What are you going to do now?
There is a physician in Argolis that may be able to help me.
You're sick?
Aynen onu bir
You've
görelim.
never been sick.
No, I'm fine. I just need to talk to him.
Okay, good. It would be weird if
Phoebe
you were
sen
sick.
ne ayaksın? Ben bu Phoebe'yi
Before you
çözemedim
go,
ya.
I heard something from Aspasia about Kefalonia.
What is it?
She said there was some sort of plague. You don't think... My friend, the blood fever.
Don't think like that. Whatever happened on Kefalonia isn't our fault. I'll go myself and find out if this plague even happened, okay?
Okay, thanks. I knew I could
Bir
count
yan
on
görev
you.
bu. Gitmem buna. Yani video dışında gideriz. Abi başarım açıldı. Kendi ekran kaydı aldı. Başarım açıldı. Ekran kaydı aldı başarım açılınca.
Not going to beg to come along this time?
Nope, I'm happy here. And this isn't Kefalonia. That means you'll be back.
That's very true.
Plus, I really like working for Aspasia. She says she has a mission for me.
Ama
I'll see
dikkat
you
et
soon,
yani.
Phoebe.
Burada ölme yani kızım.
Bye, Cassandra.
Tamam dostlar ama kült ipucu falan bulduk ama yani 40 dakika üzgünüm. Teşekkür ediyorum. İzlediğiniz için kendinize çok iyi bakın. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Hoşçakalın.